Welcome, the Dweller of the Dark.
We are a channel honoring the yellowed and blackened bones of many prominent authors. We will be digging up several obscure, strange, and forgotten authors who influenced many of the great horror, science fiction, and fantasy writers today. Comment if you have an author you'd like to raise from the dead. Rip out the throat and eviscerate the like button below if a tale takes your soul. Raise the legions of hell by subscribing for more tales of the horrifying, obscure, strange, and forgotten. Our collection continues to climb out of the tombs. Unknown horror masters. The Skull and Bones collection is roaring away. Send us a pound of your writer's flesh to keep this beast fed. If you want to bring your own horrors to life, then find us on Fiverr to raise 7 kinds of hell. Check out our new books on Amazon, our podcast and websites, YouTube, Rumble, Apple, Anchor FM, Spotify, WordPress, Dweller of the Dark, Kindle Vella, several new stories coming soon. Children of Horror. Tonight, we draw cutlass and fang to let the blood fly for a special presentation. This one is dedicated to you, loyal fans. Or should I say, you bloodthirsty beast? Sink your teeth into a never-before-heard excerpt of The Devil of Black Bayou-Special Edition. More hellish adventures in Crimson to follow in future episodes from that vampire pirate, Anton Valtaire. Fans, devilishly devoted to horror, may your souls always be. The Devil of Black Bayou. Prologue and Chapter 1 by Jeffrey LeBlanc. Prologue. Blood and Dust. Poem. The pirate slaughtered the captain's maid. Anton Valtaire became the devil's king, and a broken heart rotted holding the blade. The vampire's thirst is a deadly thing. He sailed for Lafitte's treasure, the golden stack. Anton Valtaire became the devil's king. No murdering man of his crew ever came back, and the wind and waves drifted somber and black. The vampire's thirst is a deadly thing. Centuries passed on the dark swamp land. Anton Valtaire became the devil's king, and strangers trekked haunted Black Bayou silent. Vampire's thirst is a deadly thing. Curious hands desecrated the graves of the undead. Anton Valtaire became the devil's king, till they found a silver coffin to their dread. Fascination became terror when they opened the lid. Eyes fluorescent and fangs sanguine that box had hid. Vampire's thirst is a deadly thing. And a demon bat crawled from the dust inside. Anton Valtaire became the devil's king, and the strangers shrieked and screamed and pleaded as they died. A vampire's thirst is a deadly thing. Chapter 1. I hear her screams. I am in darkness. I hear her shrieks. I am unable to act. I hear her pleas, then silence. I sob in the lightning and darkness. What do you know of fear? What terrors could you possibly conjure in comparison to the enduring horrors I have lived? Those places, my shadows, that make me shudder, do they excite and allure you? You came searching for me. You entered of your own free will into Avalon, my infernal world. You are here now alone and unprotected, expecting what exactly? You see, I know the fear and the madness you think you can comprehend. I know what ambitious drive that compelled you to foolishly toss away all reason and caution to seek me out. The fear you dismissed, real, heart-stopping fear that dries your mouth, voids your bowels, and puts the chills down your spine, may cost you more than you can comprehend. Caution be damned, you threw it away for the trinkets of fame. I venture, if the authorities find your corpse, they will call your endeavor a reckless fool's folly, as they stare at the gray, opaque, lifeless eyes we hope haven't been gnawed away too much by the crab or worm. They'll say in jest, "What a fool." Yes, I'm sure that is what they will say of you. Alas, I must say, curious wanderer, you have courted hell finding me. Those bruises, scratches, and scrapes tell me so much. Maddening dread and terror are evident in your eyes. Of course, I've seen it time and again. Oh, by the way, that warm blanket of air encroaching and engulfing you isn't the humidity. This air is laden with miasmal scents, charnel, ammoniac earth. These are the scents of certain death. Ever growing is the aroma of decay and the fetid smell of graveyard ground that unnerves and unhinges you. That reek of rot emanates from me. Yes, you have found what you seek in these aged, desiccated bones that eternally haunt the evermore abyss of darkest night. You may ask, what are you? Already knowing the answer. As we converse, you may in disbelief inquire, can such things be? Do you know other such ghastly ghouls? Are you, creature of the night, sentient with other shadowy, shrieking wraiths? In this unearthly, unnerving, and unnatural underworld, are there other dwellers of the dark? And if there are, can they still conjure frights in me? I will say to you, as I have said to the few survivors before, no. In truth, well, not anymore. Some still disturb me, though. But I do not hunker and hide from these slithering creatures that ride the night winds. For as you may or may not witness, I am kin to them. As they, I am a lurking monstrosity that waits patiently for its next meal in the dark. Lucky for you, my thirst is at bay for now. And while we have time to kill, figuratively, I will bring you my story, and you may live to tell it. I will bring my tale, and it may or may not terrify you. I warn you now, my friend, my words may disconcert and disgust. My words possibly may even break your heart. My sincerest desire is that you may garner understanding about the tragedy that befell me to become this loathsome creature that I am now. A little empathy and forgiveness may go a long way to abate my thirst and save your life. I do not search nor expect sympathy from your kind, but I will not turn it away if perchance it should arrive on these dismal shores. May both of us find what we endeavor to seek. A little sympathy for Les Diables du Bayou Noir would be nice. Shall we begin? I hate to delay our tale and get hungry again.